Hello, Moonwalkers family. How's it going, everybody? I have with me today Sweet Boom, Jess, and Trish.
Hey,
Hello,
hey.
ladies.
Hey y'all.
Some of us probably were gonna go and take a nap instead. That was me. This is kind of late for me, not my usual time. I'm usually in bed by this time. But it's Friday. Had to have some fun, and I just want to like get together and just talk about what's going on with this biopic. So, hey, Oshina, how's it going? Jay, thank you so much for being here. Serena, hey, Kelly, hey, hey. Appreciate that, Jay. These lives, yes, real human conversation. No AI conversations here. Hey Jeffrey, how's it going? John, hello, hello. So yesterday we had a live with updates of what's going on in the Jackson world. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure to check that out. I'll put the link in the descriptions after the end. And hey Tori.
Toy.
Uh,
Hello.
hi. And I just want to say like a quick thank you to the little over 500 subscribers. So thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Um, Thank you everybody, and thank you to my guest so much because you guys show up every time I do an event or a live or watch party or whatever's going on. So I appreciate that. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, like this live, leave a comment, hit the bell to be notified every time I do a live or a vlog. I'm actually working on 2 vlogs currently, and then probably 2 other vlogs at the end of the month, beginning of June. And then there's plans for June, so stay tuned for that. So a lot's going on. So yeah, so this is going to be about the awaited biopic discussion because what is going on with this thing? Like with talking about reshoots, no reshoots, not confirmed, confirmed. Some people say yay, some people say nay. So, what do you guys, what do you ladies, and what do you guys on the chat feel that's going on with the biopic
A rewrite.
of the entire thing?
The whatever allegedly happened clearly messed things up to the point that they can't even give us an update.
Wow. Gee.
And wait, did you see the footage of a possible new location?
Mm-hmm. I have that queued up.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I was like, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were able to talk about that here. Is this
We
like
This is
safe?
a round table open. You can talk about whatever you want.
Cool.
Don't hold back. Open discussion on this channel. We're under the radar, so it's all good. I'm here. So say what your heart feels. Let me see if I can pull it up. So
Fine by me.
let's see. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Close this out. Present. Share. Um, so are you guys talking about this?
Let me see. Let me get my glasses.
I guess they are apparently filming at 100 North Carolwood, and if you know, you know what that place is. It was Michael Jackson's last house
Yes.
and the house where that thing happened.
Yep.
So they're filming there, yes. I mean, there's pictures. These are real. These are current. But we don't know what it is, and it hasn't been confirmed that they're actually filming there the biopic.
True.
So yes, new location. It's crazy how they promoted the Whitney Houston biopic for 9 months. Hey Marie, how's it going?
This movie releases in October, and they're still filming.
Well, it was supposed to have already been released because we're in May and it was supposed to be April 18th, which is kind of concerning because if it was just normal reshoots, it should have been done and completed already. Because by the time, if it would have been ready for April, they would have had to had 98% completed. I mean, well, 100%, but it should have been 98% by the time that April 18th came around. But it doesn't even look like that. That's the way. So somebody said here, oh, Jay, they're taking a page from MJ and trying to make this biopic as perfect as possible. I get that, but just something, a little interview, pictures, something. It still says 2025. Yes, so the actual day is still October 3rd, 2025. That hasn't changed yet. Jen's opinion, not to be a Debbie Downer, but I think it's going to get pushed out again. Personally, what do you ladies think?
I hope not.
Honestly, kind of. Oh man, personally, if it get pushed back first, I'm cool because like I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make stuff work this year in general. But like, I was thinking about something, and I could probably like, I'm sure you'll get to it later, so I'll hold off on it. But I was thinking about something. If they do push it back, it might not be good for like the success of the movie, or I don't know how to explain it, but when you get to it, I could bring it up. But yeah, I think it can get pushed back to. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, I'm hoping it does for selfish reasons. Those being so I can save up to do, for travel and stuff like that. But I agree with you. I don't think it's the best option there is out there for it. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up the other one.
Well, I forget the name of the YouTuber that went to the Lionsgate. I don't know if it was a CinemaCon, but basically they were saying it wasn't even mentioned at all. So he's like, not only I don't think it's going to come out this year, but I think it's going to be a two-parter. And I went, oh. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just asking for a tease, just something. Because when the rumors came out that there was reshoots, they didn't say that, and they didn't say anything, and I get that, trying to play it down, but it was a big rumor because of what they were saying, that it was a reshoots concerning about that one thing in 93. It kind of like, okay, well, is it that? Are you guys trying to hide something? So a lot of rumors came around. Just say something. I don't know. What can they say? Like, what can they actually say? But no, Jen, what? That's gonna get pushed. That's just what I think. That's personally what I think. I know Prince is 100% involved. I don't know about BG or Paris. I don't believe so, but I know Prince is hands-on on this biopic. Hello there. From what I've heard, the movie is 4 movies, and plus they're trying to get all the music in, and they will more likely release it 2 parts. 4 hours. Okay, I can see that. I can see the 4 hours. So, one long movie or a 2-parter? I prefer a long movie with an intermission.
Same.
What do you guys think?
Same.
Have they done that before in a movie theater, in an intermission? I've never heard of
that. Not that I know of, but Michael Jackson could be the first.
True.
He can be the first. He can make history like he always does.
Facts.
I'm gonna look it up actually.
Oh, it would be amazing if Paris Jackson did a song for the soundtrack. That would be nice.
Ooh.
That would be cool.
Yeah, they could have 3T do a song for the soundtrack. Paris, Austin, TJ, Jafar. They could even, well, they could even, never mind. I'm looking. But they could
say it.
No. Because I don't know if this is supposed to be out there or not.
Oh.
But I was gonna say a certain someone could be on there, but I don't know if it's been a rumor going around about them too. But I don't know. You know, certain someones who's not yet connected to the Jacksons yet, like you know, by law, I guess you say.
Gotcha.
I just don't know if they put it out there yet. If you know this rumor is true about them too, but they could ask her, if you guys know what I'm saying. They could ask her to do a song on there. Yeah.
So I've heard the rumor. I don't know if you ladies heard the rumor that they're probably working on adding some unreleased songs for the biopic. Have you guys heard that?
They're working on what?
Adding some unreleased songs to the biopic.
Oh, I hope so.
That's a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed, but I've heard that rumor go around.
That would be cool.
They should go ahead and release the ones that got leaked during that thievery. When the laptop gate, we'll call it that. They should go ahead and just see if they can, because I know they don't necessarily have ownership over certain ones, like the songwriters do, but the songwriters let it be played during the sessions that, like, where laptop gate happened. So they probably need permission or like the okay from them.
I agree. But they can also include songs that were like released on Escape and Bad 25 officially. They can add that into the movie, kind of like, oh wait, would that be a spoiler? What? It's been released in other MJ projects, which I appreciated when I went to go see this project. Like a song from Bad 25. I don't want to spoil it for someone who hasn't seen it. Yes, that one.
That would be. Sorry, I don't know what you were talking about. I'm sorry, but that's what my brain went to, and it could depict.
Like someone put your hand out.
Please. Oh my God.
What Free, Streetwalker. You know, it'd be cool to have like kind of MJ working on some songs behind the scenes. And then they can put those songs officially. Because someone... See, I'm a fan of like all the dangerous unreleased songs. Like Monkey Business and all of that. Yes, they were saying it was about this topic. But again, nothing has been confirmed, so we don't know. Yes. Oshina, I'm glad that the April date did not work because I didn't think anybody would be ready. I personally wasn't ready emotionally or hello, Jenny. Emotionally or financially. I was not ready for the biopic.
Yeah. Jenny.
Hi.
Hi.
So we just have an open discussion. You're welcome to jump in or say whatever you feel.
Okay. How are you all doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Two-parter. Long movie. Tori, did you look it up? Has it been done before?
Yeah, they used to do it like back in, I think, back when they used to do the silent films and stuff. So it's been decades since they did it. And let me see, it was silent films.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to get the app. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Oh wait, the silent era? I thought it was saying silent films. Okay, maybe that is the same thing. But they used to do it back then, and it's not as common now. But it has been done.
It has been done, but not recently. But that's very Michael-like, because that's like his favorite era for like movies like Chaplin and all of that.
True.
So that'd be very fitting.
I'm okay with the intermission because maybe get us a break, go to the bathroom, get some more high price movie theater snacks, or get organized with the snacks that you snuck in.
Yeah,
I could see Trish doing that. I'm sorry.
All the time.
That's something I would be doing too, though. Get a couple more popcorn buckets.
Look out for AMC. I wonder what they're gonna do for because every movie that comes through there, they have a popcorn bucket. I'm gonna see what they have now. AMC. Let me see what they have. Because every movie that comes out, they have a specific, like they have popcorn buckets. So I hope they do Michael justice.
Are we just talking about the biopic? There's no news or anything, right?
There's no news.
Shocking.
I was like, what the?
Well, the only thing that we have is this, that they were filming there, but it hasn't been confirmed.
Oh yeah.
If it was for the biopic or not.
I heard, and I don't remember who I heard it from, and I'm just jumping in the conversation, but that it was for a different TV show or something.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I personally heard.
That's what I heard. I heard that.
I don't think it's for the biopic personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if they did film here though.
I don't know.
This is really weird how they are filming here, and they did say they were doing reshoots. So it makes you think like, I don't know, that this is like the house that's famous for him being in.
Yeah, I think they went there. What was it, April 24th?
I doubt that they would shoot there.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
If I had to guess, I would say no. That is for something totally different. Nothing to do with Michael. If I had to guess.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, because in the Selena biopic, they didn't show. I don't know why.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Rocky.
Hi, Rocky.
Hi, loves. Hi.
I don't know why. I swore I saw the scene where she was running back to the after she got hurt. I don't know, but in the movie they showed where like Selena just sung the song and that they kind of like breezed over that part. So they might do the same thing when Michael just maybe have like a concert playing or something. I don't know.
Oh, for that scene, yeah.
Yeah, like they did for Selena. I don't know. Was there like a biopic or a short series back in the day where they showed what happened like in a movie type thing back then with her?
Yeah. With Jennifer Lopez, I think.
Yeah, the biopic is with Selena. Is with Jennifer's.
Jennifer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so many Jennys.
So many.
Black Bono said, well, actually, I mean, Lord of the Rings did their movies back to back and released all three movies a year. Release all three movies a year of each other. I hope they don't do that with this one.
But that's not a biopic. That's different, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
it's not a series.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah. That's totally different.
See, a lot of people are wanting like a long 4-hour movie with an intermission.
I mean, but would you guys think that would work in like now people have like short attention spans? Do you think people are gonna? No, I mean,
I agree.
My attention span completely has changed in the past. Honestly, probably since COVID, when I started watching YouTube videos, I can't even sit through a movie. Like, I cannot sit through a movie. Crazy. Like 30 minutes top.
I think that Batman movie, it was long. It was like a 3-hour, close to 4-hour movie. And I remember at one point I was like, "Oh, is this going to be over soon?" So I don't know. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. So I don't know.
I mean, for me, obviously, if it was about Michael, I'll sit through it. But
Yeah, of course.
like, is that just going to be fans sitting through a 4-hour movie?
Well, I mean, the fans could do it, but like maybe the casuals, they'd be like,
That's what I
"Oh,
mean. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, that's for us. Yes, I mean, I personally would sit through a 7-hour Michael Jackson movie, but the casual fans, I don't think so. So,
Yeah, I don't think so.
do you guys think that if they split it into two different movies, would the casual fans go see both movies if it's like released
No.
1 year from the other?
well, if they
I would
release
lose
it,
attention. I would lose interest.
yeah,
Yes.
it's about interest.
Yes.
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 And think about it. The uneducated people are going to be like, well, he has another one. Didn't he just have another one that came out? Why he got all these movies? They're already saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could hinder the success of the movie.
And I think like once this movie releases, I think the blue check marks are going to be all over it and trying to like sabotage it.
Well, of course.
So
But
if there's a part 2, it's gonna hurt part 2.
the thing about the biopic is it's always about to get the attention of the public, but don't wait too long.
Yeah,
because that's when people lose interest.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamila. Hello, Jamila. They said I think it depends on what they use as a cliffhanger. Okay, so let me ask this: what would be a cliffhanger
Cliffhanger.
if they do 2 parts? And I know what most people think, and I personally don't like that cliffhanger. But
Yeah,
Well,
I think I
what
know
are they
what you're talking
thinking?
93.
93.
I don't think
that's the
Really?
No,
that's the
let's not do
midway.
that.
That's the midway.
exactly.
I was going to say maybe they could end it on like a really high note and like make it so where it ends on Thriller, like at the Guinness Book of World Records ceremony. And then like it shows all the accolades that the album got, maybe end it off on that. Or if they kind of want to keep people hooked, they can kind of show like when he starts or like depicting when he's like, because around that time in the 80s, that's when like his skin started lighting with the vitiligo. So maybe it could end on there. And then maybe that can kind of, I don't know how to explain I don't know how to explain it.
I get what you're saying. But personally, that's not a happy cliffhanger. That's a sad, and I don't want to leave it at that. I mean, like, I'm talking like if I'm the director, I don't want to leave it at that.
No,
but personally,
it's a risky one, definitely.
Why don't they just end it on who's bad, da-da-da-da-da-da, and then put the credits up and then
but is that really gonna be?
Not no.
Okay, but wait. So if it's a 4-hour thing, the first movie is 2 hours. Do you feel from even Stilltown, to what would be a 2 hour?
Till he was 12.
Right.
Literally.
Like from 5 to 12.
Yeah.
You know the exact halfway point of his entire life, the exact day, is when his hair caught on fire.
Right. That's
You know.
They
go
could
ahead.
end it with that maybe.
You
And
know
I know it's sad.
That is the
That
midway
is
of his
sad.
life. That is the midway.
That's very sad.
But are people gonna want to come back to see the rest of it?
No.
I don't think there's a
they're
cliffhanger.
But you know what? You want to gag though? Michael Jackson's life changed drastically once
After
that fire happened.
Yeah. That's the midpoint of his life.
I'm just thinking about like if it's not Michael, say it's even someone I like remotely close to Michael. I don't know. Say even Prince maybe. I don't even know if I would go to I don't know if I would sit through 2 movies.
Yes, it is a biopic.
It's just strange. It's just I don't know. It's not a series. It's a biopic. It's not a series.
I
agree.
Right.
1000%.
Can we? So, what was the recent biopics that recently released so far? Elvis, right? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Elton John
Will
one.
Oppenheimer be one?
Is that
Because I know
about? Well, yes.
it was about the man who created the.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, and I sat there for that.
Really?
Yeah,
For
I
which
did.
one?
Yeah, for Oppenheimer.
And you were
Oh,
the general public, and you sat through that.
What?
You were the
I
general public to that movie.
Yeah, for that.
It just doesn't. When I
I-
look, okay, I haven't been to a theater in a while, but when I go on and look at movies, I look at the runtime, and if it's a runtime of, I mean, like I said, now my attention span's so low. So if it's say people are like deciding to go see the Michael movie, and it says like a 3 hour and 15-minute runtime, that is going to turn people away.
So you know what? So far, I'll compare 2 3-hour movies that I've seen. I've seen Dune, which is extremely 3 hours, and then there's the Oppenheimer, which I assume was 3 hours, if I remember correctly. I walked out of. First of all, I love science, but I did walk out before the end of Oppenheimer to go see Barbie. Versus I seen Dune 7 times in the theater.
Wow.
There's 2 different energies with those movies. So if they can figure out how to do that with Michael and keep people's attention, then we're good. But
yeah, but then is there going to be 2 of those then? Or are you talking about just one long movie for his life? I know, right?
My choice is one long movie.
One long movie.
Gonna do.
Yeah.
But wait, think about it. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
You know how much, and I know it's a predominantly, I feel like it's more so like Black households of the general public, and then also like the Jackson family fans. Think about how many TikToks or videos you see of people quoting the Jacksons in American Dream. In that movie, when it comes on TV, it's long, and it originally was released as a 2-parter, but now they show it at all one part, and people will still sit through it. They can quote it word to word from beginning to end.
But you got to remember, back in the day, we had commercials. We had a break.
I was just gonna say that we could get up and do something.
Yeah, you know. What if they just take key points of each parts of Michael's life? They don't have to do the whole thing, right?
They're gonna have to, because they're gonna have to do that. I mean,
See, the thing is, that was released on TV. You didn't have to spend money. Here, you're having to spend your own money. And it's not a $10 ticket. It's gonna be probably $20-something.
Oh, that's true.
Plus the candy, plus the merch.
I'll definitely watch it in 4DX. No, they're not gonna have that. That's not gonna... Yeah, they're not gonna have Michael in 4DX. No, 4DX. It's like a ride. It's fun.
Like 4D, the seats move, and if it rains, you get rained on.
Yeah, I don't think they have that.
it's just, I just want, like, and I'm not surprised that it was delayed and now we don't know what's going on, because I just feel like ever since Michael passed, it's been like this. Like, can we just have something work right and like something just happen like it's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen? Can we?
Yes.
Yes.
At
So
least
it's just
release
like,
something.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever. I don't know.
Because I'm getting the vibe from everybody that everyone's annoyed. It's not a good look for Michael. It's like waiting, you know.
Personally, the last, Tori, yes to your message.
Okay.
The last project, the last true project that they did right, personally, my opinion, was Bad 25. That it was through, because they released the Spike Lee documentary. They had the box, they had the bomber jacket, the album. They released a DVD, so the Pepsi cans. So they did that one right. But to me, that was the last good project that they did.
So, okay, this goes along with my question. So yesterday, it was brought to everyone's attention that the 30th anniversary for the History album is coming out next month. So a wonderful fan, they reached out using their resources to reach out to the people who run, Michael's things now. And they just were like, the 30th anniversary is coming up. This is an important album. Was wondering if anything was going to be done about it. They got a response from the head guy who runs stuff, and he said, "Well, we have I forgot what a movie coming out this year, and 5 versions of a musical. I'm sure you noticed." Yeah. I said, "What?" So, in other words, be grateful for the little bit that we got y'all having now. And the 5 versions of the musical that was being talked about was the 5 different locations around the world that the musical is in. And then, of course, the wonderful fan responded again, more detailed, kind of like expressing this is the first Michael Jackson album I remember being released. And it was so important to me growing up as a Michael Jackson fan. And then, and they sent it. I don't know if they got a response yet. I have to go back and check. But it's just like, I feel like the History 30 with the movie being released would coincide so well, because History was Michael telling his own story from his own words. And then you have the movie that's talking about his life. So I wish that would have worked out so perfectly, but I don't know. We're just not being heard.
Oh, yes. Are we ever?
It's frustrating.
But I do want to ask, even if they are, quote unquote, fixing things, couldn't they still release something like a trailer, teaser, or anything like that? Or are they not allowed to show any of that? Or they,
They can. I don't think they want to. So they can. They already shot something, so they can take clips from that and release something from it.
They probably want to wait until it's exactly what's going to come out. Yeah, because think if they would have released something, think if they would have already released something like the end of last year.
Yeah.
Now they're doing reshoots or whatever. So
I still think they can pull it off, because I'm a big fan of the Jen gonna get me. I'm a big fan of the Karate Kid franchise. Okay, the new movies. Don't listen. The new movie's coming out at the end of this month, and I was like, okay, let's see when their stuff got released, and their teaser, so the shortened version of the trailer, their teaser came out about 4 months before the movie's supposed to be released, and the full trailer came out about 2 months before the movie's supposed to be released. So about 4 months before the movie is supposed to be released in October, it's June. That's an important month. We could get a teaser. 2 months before October is August. That's his birth month. We could get a full trailer. They could still make it work.
If it releases on October.
It depends on who we is.
Who they
are.
I don't think it's going to be released this year.
I don't think so either.
I think someone has intel, and I saw it somewhere online.
Oh, jeez.
Now we're on par with the Grand Theft Auto fans, because they've been waiting for years, and they're not going to get theirs until next year. So they're upset.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know.
We might get GTA 6 before the movie.
Terrible.
Javita said The Brutalist was almost 4 hours, and it had a 15-minute intermission. That came out in 2024.
What was the experience, though, for everybody?
I just can't imagine. Yeah, being in the theater and then having intermission is so.
Well, we do it for Broadway. Yeah, it's uncommon.
Yeah, Broadway. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for it, because I've done it also in concerts too, so I think it's kind of cool.
It's gonna be very emotional. You know what I mean? It's 4 hours. Let's say it's 4 hours one night, and we're watching Michael go through so much of his stuff. I don't know.
And Jafar is gonna be sounding like Michael.
Like him.
So it's gonna be
looking like his uncle. Yeah, I probably have to. I mean, if that's the case, and it's 15 minutes intermission to cry, let us have that and then see.
We need to regroup. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would love to see some behind the scenes as Mecca as a scarecrow from the quiz. In the biopic? Oh,
You
I
think they're
think
gonna show that?
who was it that had mentioned that during intermission they can show like unreleased videos of like MJ.
Yeah. Oh.
That would be
Oh my
cool.
God. Yeah. Oh
I
no.
remember that. Was it someone in the comments?
No, wasn't it you or Jess?
I feel like it was Jess or
For what?
one of us mentioned it, that during intermission, if they have an intermission, they can show, I don't recall who it was, but they can show like real MJ footage, like home videos. I know I mentioned home videos, but they can show like behind the scenes or tour or something.
So there would be no intermission for us because, like, who's gonna get up and go out and get popcorn during watching that?
That's true. I sit there for 6 hours. Yeah, we would. I mean, I'd sit there for 10 hours.
Right.
I don't mind, but
they
the
gotta
casual
focus on the public. Yeah, the rest of it.
It depends how good the first one is. I mean, it's gonna be excellent, but is it really gonna attract? Because Michael's life was so well known through and through, in a sense, that are people actually gonna come back? And I know some people have compared it to not the Wiz, the Wicked. That's
I
different.
still haven't seen it. No,
I love
it.
I love it. I'm not a like fan of the entire storyline or whatever it is or the fandom, but I did see the movie and I loved it. I'm definitely going to see part 2, but it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's different.
It has to make the public feel something enough to go back to the theater. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Like, if they're trying to gun for the approval of the general public, because that's the majority of the human population, I feel like they should end it on like a really, I don't know, it has to be a captivating ending. Like, either if they're going to end it on like it has to be like a really high note, like really high successive thriller or something, or maybe they could end it on maybe not such a sad one, maybe like off the wall. Like after the Grammys, they could show him like upset, like, you know, I really want an album of the year. I'm going to come back bigger and better. I'm about to make the biggest selling album of all time. And then it kind of leaves you with that anticipation. Okay, like, all right, he's about to be onto something. I don't know. It has to. They really have to catch. They really have to be eye catching, or like.
It's gonna be hard.
But for me, as a fan, that wouldn't attract me to go see it. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's good, but you know what happens. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had to be something personal. But then again, I don't know.
I'm just thinking about, like, you remember when we were first getting it, whether, like, you know, a lot of us were kids, or like when you first starting to get into Michael, something about him captivated you in some way to where you were willing to sit there. You were a brand new fan. You had no idea really who he was before. And something captivated you to sit there. If they can depict that good enough, I think they can make them sit there for 3-4 hours.
Right. It has to be something compelling. I mean, we already know Michael's life to an extent, like you say, but it has to be it has to be grabbing. Has anyone seen any other Antoine Fuqua movies to compare? You know, like the vibe of it.
Yeah, he did.
He did Bohemian Rhapsody.
I
still haven't been.
He did.
I saw. Yes, I saw that one. It was. I'm not gonna say it was like, oh my gosh, yes. But it was okay. I mean, like, it was good. For, it was good. Respectfully.
So Antoine Fuqua did that Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh yeah.
Has anyone seen the Elvis one?
I have not.
By Baz Luhrmann. I'm
Austin something.
I'm a big Baz Luhrmann fan. His is very whimsical, very dreamlike. The way he depicted Elvis's life, and it kept me on my seat because I'm like, you could have done a biopic that, spans and talks about his life, but the way it was so colorful. So I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is a new way of looking at Elvis. So I like this movie. So I don't know what his Antoine's plans, because I don't know how his body of work is like.
He did a movie on Netflix where I think Jake Gyllenhaal was the main character, and he played like this police officer that was put on leave, and so he had to be, for some reason, he had to be a 911 dispatcher, and the movie was unique because it didn't show like any outside settings. The movie was him in this dispatch like building, and that's it. And so it was still captivating, even though that was the only setting. Like I don't know what technique or like how he did it, but like Antoine Fuqua did really good at keeping you engaged and like staying through to the end.
I mean, all I keep going back to is that Prince is so involved that it's going to be good. And I mean, there's not going to be any like BS, like Prince is so involved in it. He was on the set. When I was on set, he had only missed 11 days by that day. So, and they had been filming for months. So he was on set like every day. Like, so the fact that he was there, I don't have any like worries about it, but especially because Prince was there every day.
Oh no, I've seen Olympus Has Fallen.
The Equalizer is that's what I saw that was that he did was The Equalizer. And I was like, when they said he was making the Michael movie and people were like, well, I wonder if it's gonna be good. I remember they said he made The Equalizer, and now that I see it on here, The Equalizer is so good.
Was that with Denzel Washington?
Yeah, it is so good.
He's so good.
He made Training Day. Oh, I didn't.
Denzel too.
Yeah. Denzel, there's some directors that actually have their star in almost every of their other movies.
Look at Martin Scorsese and Leonardo
DiCaprio or Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it might be a mature movie. Like, serious. Michael's movie.
I think it's going to be serious. I think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be like whimsical. Not that you were saying that that's what it's going to be, but I don't think that that's going to be the vibe of this. I think especially because how hard his life was, like they want to show all that. And I mean, of course, there are going to be funny parts, but like I think it's going to be more. I almost wonder it's going to be more like a drama, more like a, I don't know. But it's going to be serious. Like there's going to be some serious parts, and so.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be so much.
I don't know. So, lady of pop, I have some strong opinions about this movie. So they shared it with us in the chat. I would end on bad air or dangerous with the Super Bowl.
I would end it with bad era and dangerous with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Midway of Michael's career.
Yeah. No. No. That's just me. Let's see what else.
It's gonna be crazy. Whenever we get any kind of news, it's gonna be nuts. Whatever it is, because we've been waiting so long for it that it will be like so.
But I'm scared that we might have overhyped it, and then it's like, will it meet? I'm hoping it will. I mean, I have high hopes for it, but then again, it's like we have came up with so many like ideas and dreams of what it is and hopes and dreams, and it's like, is it gonna meet the?
Well, and this is when I was telling, because a lot of people have already been like last year, people were already like, well, they have to show this part and they have to show this part, and it's like, just wait till the movie comes out and go see it and enjoy it. Don't get all these people were just talking negative. Like, don't get negative about it. You haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes any sense. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm sleepy, but it's okay.
We all are.
I'm like, huh? Tired. Did you guys
Truly,
talk? I know the other night you all were talking about Vegas. Oh, we can answer this. I had a question about Vegas.
April said, it's really hard to keep my attention. I know, I hear you. It's not easy. Avatar was 2 hours and Avatar 2 was 3 hours and 30 minutes long. People were extremely engaging. I get that, but it's different.
Happen, but yeah,
it can happen,
totally
but
different.
because it's a biopic and we know most of his life. So I would say the 4-hour film again, not sure public either. Yeah.
Like one of you just said, I'd sit for 7 hours. Yeah, we would sit for a whole weekend of a Marvel movie. Like, honestly. That's us.
Exactly, and that's a difference.
That's us.
What's the cost of the biopic? I have no idea.
Oh, I think I saw something 15 million?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's kind of low.
No, I don't know if it's 15 million, but it's something close to. Let me see.
That's way too low.
I thought it was 100 something because they're making
150 million.
That makes more sense.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, 15 is like a low budget. No, I have no idea. No idea. Is it?
I'm trying to look up the cinematographer for this movie because it changed.
Is it?
Or they changed.
Go ahead.
They changed who it was, and I'm trying to see like what their work is gonna be like. Just because I'm a big person about like the way it looks, color grading. If it looks low budget,
I'll tell you that this movie, whenever it comes out, whatever it's about, will not be low budget. I think they are. After talking to Graham King for a while that day, there's no way it is going to be. That's why I know when it comes out, it's going to be amazing. I know it. There's not going to be any doubt about the budget. Like, did they use green screen or anything? I mean, hearing him talk, I know it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility?
They definitely didn't. No, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. They had a good budget. Like, they were wanting to spend the money. They didn't skimp. I don't think they skimped on spending any money.
That makes sense. Is there a possibility that Michael biopic will include? No idea. We don't know when they're starting and when they're ending.
For everything.
Yeah. No, they didn't. And they don't, and they didn't even do anything for Invincible or the like first history anniversary. But
yeah,
we have some of us has really strong opinions on that.
There's so much potential with the estate. Yeah. Well, let me not go there, but there's so much potential, creative potential with Michael. But my opinion.
Not just yours.
I think. Well, yeah, I know a couple feel that way. So
yeah,
you are not alone. Jennifer, would you have gone to a concert? Of course.
Yo, is the sky blue?
No to this, bye.
Is the grass green?
I have told my mother she would have lost me to the streets because I would have been sleeping on sidewalks.
Yeah,
I would have snuck into stories that other fans have, like snuck into the concerts, find a way. I would have done all of it. Trust that. But yes, I would have gone.
Would you have gone to a Michael Jackson concert?
Yes.
My goodness gracious.
I'm waiting
now,
for
Tyler,
them to release.
They say there are no dumb questions, but just kidding, Tyler.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm waiting for a time machine to be released so I can go back.
Well,
I never got to see Michael. So
Yeah, we gotta wait for Elon. I think he got that. But
Oh, no.
like the first so if they do a long movie, Javi said I think the first part should end the opening of Neverland if there's an intermission.
I mean, what is that? 1980, 88? When did Michael buy Neverland? 88.
Yeah,
Tori.
maybe.
I was
Yeah.
on Tori for days.
Was it sooner than that? Because he was there shooting Say. So would have been maybe
80
early 80s or
Wait.
maybe.
You mean the purchase of Neverland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 87, 88. He left 88. I think he left the Havenhurst 88.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because he stayed in Havenhurst a little into bad and then just left.
Yeah, 1988.
88.
Yeah.
So, I mean, no, that's still too early I think that's too early to end the first movie. I think they should end it like right where Dangerous is.
I wanted to say that I'm happy that yes, that gives me a lot of hope.
Yeah.
I wish they would give something about it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything.
Not even closer though.
I think the next thing we get, if it's not some kind of statement, will maybe not be until whenever they release the trailer. So I think we're done getting pictures. We haven't gotten a picture in like
over a year.
So
yeah,
I think we're done getting all that stuff until they reshoot, get a trailer together, and then decide to release it.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're going to release something, you have to excite your fans with a little tease, Keep the attention going. Because at this point, the year's almost over. We're going to forget that the movie even happened or is happening.
The year's not almost over.
Right. We're midway, bro. Michael biopic. Really? Jeez. Cheese and crackers.
I feel like at this point, for me personally, I'm gonna not believe it until I see it.
That's
like the trailer comes out and I'm like, woo.
Okay. They can't announce a trailer unless it's like, like say, oh, okay, we're gonna show it during this showing of this whatever. Something similar. Do they have to do
Super Bowl of next year?
Because what if they just release it and not say anything? Okay, it's on YouTube now, guys. Could they do that?
Oh no.
Oh.
I know who would do that. And I'm saying heck no to that. JB.
Oh, my brain was to Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber got to No, mine goes to the Jonas Brothers. That's a real OG. James Brown, but never mind.
I would say Jack Black, but yeah. Oh my God. I don't know.
Hey, what about? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Hi, what about Baby Boy? They just found this channel randomly. I love seeing fellow Moonwalkers. Hey, welcome. What about Baby Boy? What about Almond Joy?
Right. This is embarrassing. I have never seen Training Day.
Me
and
too.
for some reason, I thought Training Day was a mid-90s movie, not an early 2000s movie. It is so
good, and I don't watch movies. It is so good.
It was good. Oh boy.
Denzel is so good.
What if Denzel's in this movie?
My brother used to he likes to just act out skits by himself. So for I don't know if it was weeks or months, but there was one part in the movie, it was one monologue where Denzel's character was going off at cussing, and this boy would not stop saying it. He was trying to perfect it and memorize it.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he's watching this, by the way.
April said I definitely would have gone to that one. I regret not seeing Mike on concert. Yeah, I know. I mean, I can't say I regret it because I never had the opportunity to. But yeah, I hate that I didn't have the opportunity to.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gone. I'm kind of like behind because there's a lot of comments coming through.
Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna see Michael. I wish. Oh man. Yeah, me too.
oh,
I would have
God.
ran out the car and left the doors open.
Such regret, bro. I
I
actually
see what you did there. I see what you did there.
We love that story so much.
But you know, yes. But that was definitely not the first time I met him. So it's even funnier that like I probably met him like at least 10 times by that point. We still left the doors. Like that wasn't like the first time where we were that excited. It was like maybe I met him more than that by that point. Maybe like 30 times. And I was still so excited we all left the doors open. So yes, you would have done that.
Yeah,
I sure would have.
I like how
imagine
you
like,
threw that in there.
bro, imagine like having a dog or your child and you just left that thing in there.
Oh my God.
Like, can we go back?
She said left that thing in there. Your kid. Can you imagine like and like getting halfway to your destination and being like,
ooh. What about baby? What about it?
I don't know. What about him?
MJ fans will automatically watch the movie with promotions or without it, but if you want the general public to be interested in the movie, you have to promote the movie. Promotions are key.
Exactly.
Isn't that considered marketing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and I think once they release the trailer, it will be everywhere. I think once they release something, it's going to be promoting everywhere. I mean,
I think I think it's a threshold thing. People are excited.
Which is why they haven't released anything.
They have to
because it's going to blow up for sure. And if it comes out this year, it's going to be emotional, but it'd be a good point because it is emotionally attached to it. So
I theorized it was going to be in June. Something tells me it might be in June.
Yeah.
But yeah, the teaser in June, like a teaser.
Oh, Tori has said this too. This is Tori's theory, where it might come out. Yeah,
June 25th or somewhere around there, and then trailer on his birthday. And if they're doing a birthday event in Vegas this year, there's usually a part where they play something on the screen for us. And they'll be like, put your phones away, don't film. Like, okay. Like, and then they'll be like, you're going to be the first ones to see this. But the next hour we'll release it to the public. And then they could do it that day.
I mean, I did have a dream about that. That they actually, I had a dream. But they released the trailer, and it's gonna be in a place where everybody's gonna be happy, like a premiere. This is a dream, but you know, I take it. I really take it seriously. like it's gonna be like
or the king of popcorn.
Yes,
that
something.
Yeah,
because a group of people at a time is seeing this trailer. That's how I remember it.
Oh,
I hope so.
I want the biopic to be treated. Yes, of course, absolutely. With
that's
respect.
why I said I'm glad Prince was there, because that's why I'm not. And if I never met Graham King, I might be thinking that. But because again, I saw things and I heard things, I'm not worried about that part of it at all. So just know that, like, don't be worried about it not being respectful to Michael and his legacy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Flex. So
it's funny because like in my head I'm thinking things because I heard him say things and but like no one else heard it, so that's why I'm like, oh no, it'll be fine. Like, you know, like no one heard that stuff, so I have to make sure people know it will be respectful.
Right.
What about Baby Boy said? Forget about the teaser trailer. Now I just want some kind of promotion. At least the poster looks like they're sleeping. In the thriller set, looks like they're sleeping in the trailers.
They're sleeping in the trailer set.
I have no idea what that means.
I'm not sure what that means,
They
but
probably this person, it probably said sleeping on. That probably meant on, like, right? You know how you was sleeping on the chair was that?
Yeah, but
what does that
does that have
mean?
to do?
Oh, I don't know. Just forget it.
But I get what you mean. What about Baby Boy? Can you elaborate in the comment, please? What do you mean?
What
But
do you mean?
Michael, what were you
but
talking about?
yeah, Jacksonese. You never know. That just might happen. I guess this was referring to Rocky.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, I got y'all. Oh, Baby Boy's gonna say something.
I got a
what is this?
question.
Sure.
And I feel like this is a big question. If they was really
boy.
to split this movie into two parts, would it call it Michael 1 and Michael 2? Or would they have a special like sub name, Michael, and then the colon and Michael, and maybe the first part is like
What semicolon?
On the way to almost king, or on the way to something, and then the last one could be Michael colon something else.
It could be
Girl.
the first part Michael, the second part Jackson. Michael Jackson.
They're gonna say Michael Jackson part 1 and 2. They've done it.
They better not. They better.
No,
if y'all
no,
gonna
you know
really
what?
split this in half, y'all need
You know what?
a special name.
The second one's gonna be Michael Jackson the sequel.
Oh God. I really like the name. That documentary. The Legend Continues. They could do something with a similar name, not exactly that, or I don't know.
I think it would have to be the same name. It would have to. If it's the same bio. This is why it's so weird, because I can't imagine it being in two parts. If it is, it has to be the same name. Like maybe, like you said, another way to say part 1, part 2, but it has to be the same name. That's how people are gonna reference and remember it. It's just so weird. I don't know.
Oh man. And then it'll have to have 2 different covers. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
That's easy.
Yeah.
The arts is not gonna be an issue. It's you know, the scenes and stuff. So, but let's hope we get something. We need something.
Yes. Bionic Sidekick said, I had one opportunity to see Michael Jackson in Paris during the Dangerous Tour in 1992, but I was too young and broke, so I missed it, unfortunately. Oh no.
I would cry. I love that tour. I left the tour.
I was 8 years old. I could have made it.
I was a baby. I was 1, right?
Wait, what year?
1992.
1992.
I was 8. Well, 7 going on 8.
I was just born.
No,
Not really. Like a year.
I was -9.
Wait, what?
Tori.
Tori, how old are you?
I'm a fetus.
She said she's a fetus. What? Oh.
I tell people I'm an invincible Arab child.
So were you born in 2001?
Yeah, when he was doing his 30th anniversary, I was learning to crawl. Unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
Wow.
She goes, wow.
That's just so young.
Yeah. She's the baby of the group.
Yes, there is nothing wrong with it. I think it's amazing.
No, I love her generation. They're the ones like really carrying it on online.
Yeah.
You know, the Gen Zs, the alphas. I'm proud of them.
They're alphas.
Yeah, the teenagers. Yeah, they're doing it. So
that's why I think that there should be. I think both should be like catered to, like the older fans and the younger fans. There needs to be a happy medium, or like the newer fans, or even though like some people are younger fans, or they're younger in age, they could have been fans for like their whole life. So they're like more seasoned fans. And so I feel like with with the Thriller 40 whole anniversary release and stuff, it didn't feel like the new fans, I mean the more like seasoned fans were being like catered to. It was like the young people, the general public. And I'm like, can we just like find a balance, please? Like, okay, y'all.
Like the influencer parties that John Bronco puts on with the season fans / no.
There was
influencer parties.
Influencer parties.
That whole thing. I think that influencer party was disrespectful to Michael, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course it
was. That when the glove was?
Yes, that.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What happened?
So they had like these. What was it? The guys wearing bikini type thing, and
Don't
the
make me
front
mad.
part.
Don't make me mad.
Yeah.
The underwear?
Okay. Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
It was Michael Jackson's like glove right there. Yeah, that was disrespectful.
Like, oh wow, I expect this behavior from that snake.
What?
Oh, the snake. Well,
that's embarrassing.
And then there was
so embarrassing.
The Sapphire celebration in Vegas. I remember I went to the store, and there were like this group of people. I'd never seen them before, and they had a camera. So I'm like, oh, they must be YouTubers. And it wasn't like the birthday day. It was just like one of the days before. So nobody was really like dressed up or nothing. So it was just a regular day. So I thought they were tourists who were vlogging on a vacation. Come to find out, they were invited influencers who weren't like, they might have been surface level Michael Jackson fans, but they weren't like us. And it's like, you should be given these opportunities to,
the people that have been like standing up for him for how many years now and fighting for him for how many years now? Not these influencers. Like, yeah.
I didn't even know who they was. It wasn't no Charlie D'Amelio or nothing. I'm like, I don't know who them people is.
I think it was like influencer dancers, from what I heard.
Yeah, because one of them was you know how they like to, when they want to highlight quote unquote fans, they'll put up like JoJo Siwa dancing to Michael Jackson or something.
Yeah, what the?
Not JoJo.
They put JoJo Siwa on there one time. I said, "Are y'all for real? You know how many fans stick their neck out and they're busting?"
I wonder if that was when she danced. It was after the first Leaving Neverland, and she danced to Michael, but she was working on that show that Wade Robson produces, and everybody was like, "Are you really a fan of Michael Jackson, but you're working under Wade Robson or something?"
Wait, you're so right. That makes it even more worse. I need to find that reel, but they did. It was not too long ago. They put JoJo on the Michael Jackson page.
I can't find it. I was trying to find the picture, but I can't find it now. I was going to show you guys what I was talking about with the glove.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's just...
I can't find this stuff. We're safe.
Wait, I'm sorry, but was that at an event?
Yeah, it was a JB event. And it was just influencers, and they were wearing like the glove as the
thong.
Yeah,
the front part. What?
The front part of the thong.
Yeah,
looked like
it was covering up the man
crotch.
Part?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh my God. So let me say, I'm not gonna do this on your page or anything. I don't want to do the slander thing, but
go ahead. It's open.
There's
slander. With the word you use.
I think they're out of touch, and I think there needs to. And I think there needs to be a reboot on how to manage this legacy, especially with the estate.
Oh,
thank you.
Just my opinion. I'm sorry to say.
I think I got it now. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
Of all people to run his estate, and you put 100 people in a lineup and choose one, it would never be him. Like, nobody would ever pick him.
No. So, I don't know. My opinion.
He playing.
Yeah.
and he knows what he's doing. I'm so for it.
I honestly think so too.
Because it's like, even if you don't know what you're doing and you're tone deaf, if you have all these fans telling you, "Oh, we would like this to happen, this to happen, this to happen," and then logically, that you would be like, "Oh, okay, this is what they're looking for. Let me try and make this happen."
And we make him money.
No.
We
Imagine.
are the ones buying everything.
So, sorry to interrupt. There is. I'm just gonna say it in like a metaphor. Just so if you catch subliminals, catch the subliminals. There is a franchise that has light swords, if you know what I'm saying, who was once owned by the creator itself and hired someone as a secretary. God knows what happened in that relationship for the last whatever years. Then she owned this franchise to only dismantle it. And it seemed personal. Okay? So moving forward, in this particular, whatever this is, this box, let's just say that maybe this is a way of saying middle finger you for what you've done to me.
I was thinking that.
Okay, you got what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've always said that.
Because
like,
right, Jenny.
Like I've always said,
I'm lost.
Like I said,
you can type it in the chat thingy.
If you see what they've done, they've erased Michael's face from a lot of stuff. All you see is silhouettes.
Yeah, because we went to oh god, was that this up? No. It was last year. I don't know what was going on last year with that birthday event, but like it was so off. Like you could tell Karen Langford is she's like the archivist, but she, for some reason, now she's the person that kind of deals with the event organization and stuff. And she was trying to put stuff together, and normally it just runs smoothly, but she kind of was upset, I think, at how it was like not working and stuff. And I genuinely felt bad because I don't know, she looked like she got emotional about it, but we noticed some things. Like when we went to the store, Michael's face is not, it's like the silhouette.
It's there now.
It's there now finally?
Yes. When I went like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there were some brand new shirts. I should have taken a picture of it, but like his face doing like the beat it pose, like, but his face was on 3 or a handful of new shirts are there actually.
Stay tuned. I have a vlog coming out with that. So
yeah, but so I mean it's there, but the shirts are like all men's sizes, so they were real boxy, so I didn't buy one. But yeah, there are some now. There's not a lot, but
yeah, it's not a lot of his face there, and I'm like, this is literally Michael Jackson. And she has a lot of say of like how the store is displayed, because some of the people working in the store, there were a couple people working, and you could tell that they were like, they had high respect for him. Like they just weren't there for a job. They were fans themselves. They were dressed up like him and everything, and they try to like display his records on the wall to like, give it a little bit more oomph. Yeah. And she told them like, take that down. And they were just like, what? And they also play like his music constantly. It's off of a CD, and we were like, okay, how about y'all like stream it so he could get streams? And I don't know. I guess they kind of have to jump through hoops or get to the right person who will listen to him to make something happen.
Are y'all ready? I found one of the pictures.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Go for it.
Okay. I want to see this.
Okay. Let me see. Oh boy, where is it?
Oh, you lost it? Darn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God. What in the DD party is it?
What?
Okay.
Yo, where's Trish? Wake up.
Trish, wake up.
Oh, this is King of Soul.
Don't say it out loud. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Too?
I'm sorry.
You're good.
No.
You see this? And you see this. That I was so pissed off, and then yes, it's linked to this. I was mad.
This. Here's the thing. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
This is supposed to be a crotch grab. That's supposed to be like a joke or something, right? Like,
Oh, that's not funny.
no,
But what
it's
about
not.
the girls? What is theirs?
Yeah, like the girls is even. What?
But if it's a crotch grab, that hands is upside down.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is so. Wait a second. So you're saying this was a party? This was a party hosted at JB's house, or what?
No,
It was in connection with King of Style.
it was a party for hold on.
Can you zoom in on that? Like, are the people behind them also have the gloves on?
Yeah.
Like, are they dancers? I'm like, can I see this, please? Because
I can zoom in. Yeah.
Well, there's nipples. Okay, I'm sorry. You know
Oh.
what? Let me stop.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not
Wow.
even cute.
I can't believe I never saw these pictures.
let me see. I think I have more. Hold on.
And then they had the nerve to wear a glove on their hand. No, y'all already got enough gloves. That's disrespectful. Like, and the whole King of Style thing threw me off because when they did that round table, it was so surface level. It felt so rushed. It was choppy. And the people in the audience weren't even invited fans. And it just made me mad. And we were supposed to have more episodes. And we didn't get none.
Hold on. King
It
of
was in
Style.
2023.
I did not see that. I mean, I seen the King of Style. I didn't see that part. King of Style is not for us. What did it say? Michael Jackson fans. Oh, okay. That's somebody's. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. This is the pictures from the event.
Is that the one Prince was at?
Yeah.
And Prince was
Yeah.
there with them doing that?
Oh, yeah. I remember watching this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just going to say this, and Jen, please tell me what I can and cannot say, what's allowed and what.
You're allowed. I'm fine. I don't have an issue. You're more than welcome to speak your opinion.
Again, for the last few years, especially going and attending estate celebrations, it's gotten extremely Hollywood. There's no soul in it. And if you're there, it just doesn't feel like Michael. It feels like, I don't know, like Michael inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to the dollar store and you see, it's not Kellogg's, but it's like that dollar brand cereal.
Great value.
Yeah. Great value.
You can't even tell that's a Michael Jackson event. It just says KOS. What does that mean?
King of Style.
King of Style.
Like, if I showed that to a random civilian on the street, they're going to be like, oh, what's this? What's cost?
But I bet if you show them the picture of this and this, they'll know who it's for.
Exactly.
And that's the sad thing.
You can misinterpret that real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to show you guys.
No. Actually, I'm glad to have seen that because I didn't see that part. I just couldn't imagine. So.
That's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing.
Wow. So.
Hello, George. We're all right. We're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Like this live and hit the like button, please. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Hey, ladies, I gotta get off because I gotta walk my dog.
Okay.
It's wonderful. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice having you. Sending me the link.
Of course. You're always welcome here.
All right, ladies. Talk to you later.
Okay,
bye.
See ya. Bye.
Jen, by the way, your background's cool.
Thank you.
Let's see that. Trish, are you sleeping?
Great. She is asleep.
Yeah, she said she was gonna knock out.
When you said the party comment, I'm like, I'm shocked they didn't wake her up. Y'all over that, like, this person got exposed.
Nah, but I'm so serious. It's like you don't feel his essence there.
No,
at
not
all.
at
It's
all.
very surface. I'm sorry. You want to feel his essence. You want to reach his soul. You don't want none of that. We have enough of that. Come on, bro.
No comment.
No comment.
Pretty much. But for the second part,
he kind of has 2 jobs, and one of those occupations he could really use to make things happen for Michael's legacy. But no, we're not using our resources. And
we think
Trish about to be stuck.
What else do we have in here?
Wait, who else have allergies here?
Hmm?
You have allergies? Anybody? Allergies?
No.
Oh.
I threw a rough week of severe allergies.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I have not been fortunate enough to see anything or to know anything. I think this state needs to hire fans who are specialists in certain categories, like social media managers who post great quality content. It would be nice. But they definitely don't want us there. And I mean, like, that's why I'm not hiding behind anything. I would tell this to their face. Like, I'm not. It is what it is. I know. Your fans know how to put. Yep. Which album? Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Which album by Michael Jackson do you think is better, Off the Wall or Dangerous? That's a debate. Well, anybody wants to say?
I can't say better. They're very different.
Yeah.
They different eras, different vibes.
Like, that's a hard question. Those are 2 of my favorite eras.
But not only that, they're just different. You know,
right?
They're very different.
2 different vibes, 2 different styles, 2 different genres. I can pick and choose certain songs on each album that I say I like because I'm very eclectic with music, so I can love the R&B while loving rock music, back and forth. So I say both.
So, which album has more songs that you like?
Oh, I'd say, oh God, that's hard. I mean, you mean between the 2, Off the Wall and Dangerous?
These 2, yeah.
What's the
or go by this way? Pick. Okay, if you got the time to do that, what I do is I'll go through, because they don't have the same amount of songs. Go through and look and see what songs you really, really love, and find the percentage of that, and then do Dangerous.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Okay.
But
jam. Okay, hold on. Let me see the things I think. Closet. 1, 2. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Oh my God, I can't.
Oh, this is hard.
This is hard.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing a lot on Dangerous I really love.
I can't get her.
You just oh wait, she's gonna be flagged. Yeah. Just a lover. Okay, let me
have this.
Okay, get on flag. She's out of my way.
Did you say I'm in B flat?
What? Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, you want my verdict? I'm gonna say, for me, Dangerous.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes, it's just first and foremost, that's my main childhood era that I remember and sticks with me for the rest of my life. So Dangerous, I would have to say.
Tori?
I don't know. Like, I'm thinking in a way, like, okay, the way that what makes them so different is because Off the Wall pretty much has a cohesive sound. So, like, the genre, the style of each song, it flows together with the way it sounds. But then Dangerous gives you the versatility. You're gonna get some ballads, you're gonna get some rock, you're gonna get some pop R&B. Oh boy.
What? Who's that? That's Trish?
No,
that was
Oh,
me.
that was Tori. You sounded just like Trish for a second.
I had my mouth over my head when I said that because I'm
Oh.
stressed.
for me, it's Dangerous. I mean, I love Off the Wall because that's an album that you can put on, and it's like a happy album, like a fun party, getting ready.
Yeah.
But Dangerous is like emotional roller coaster.
Oh yeah, I love to be
Yeah.
tossed around.
We know.
I know. All right, girl. So,
Lord.
yes.
This is hard because I'm looking at the the list of Dangerous, but I fell in love with off the wall
Off the
when I was
Wall.
really young, and like I Can't Help It and Girlfriend, It's the Falling in Love,
Mm-hmm.
Furnace Disco Out. I'm gonna have to go with Off the Wall. This is hard.
I
It's
see.
like
No, but listen to your heart. You gotta listen to your
you
heart.
got Jam, it's driving me wild.
Yes.
To me.
Do you
Why you gonna
remember?
Yeah.
Jam has some of his best songwriting too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
And
I'm gonna say
All right.
Dangerous. I think I fell in love with him in this era. Like, that's the one I remember as a kid, and I can't ever leave that in my mind. So it's Dangerous.
O'Sheen says Dangerous for me.
Dangerous.
It does seem to be the better
New
one.
Jackson
But
versus Disco. They're very different. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Jen, I think the lady, Pop, she wants to join the lives, as well.
Which one? This one?
No, the lady of Pop. She's in the comments.
Oh.
She messaged me.
Oh, she wants to join this live?
Or any live in the future.
Oh, okay.
they have there's like a Michael Jackson album for every one of your moods. And then on top of that, you got the J5 Jacksons eras. And it's like Off the Wall is for when you're just like real happy, you want to dance. Thriller is like that's my comfort album right there. If you want to like a good, easy, like smooth listen, there's Thriller. If you want a cinematic experience, you got Bad. If you
very climactic. Go ahead. Yeah. Sorry.
If you want a bunch of different genres and like a bunch of his hits all in one album, you want to dance, you want to cry, you want to listen to the ballads, you want to rock out, you have Dangerous. If you pissed off because you've been done wrong,
history.
You got history. And if you want to dance some more and you like the Blood on the Dance Floor album, you got it. If you want to go back to his R&B roots with the smoothness, you have Invincible.
But wait a second. But here's the thing. You have pockets. Yeah, right? Cinematic. But you have pockets of stuff. Like, okay, for example, let's go to Invincible. Invincible, how many songs are R&B on that album? Can you name them?
Somebody said that's a neo soul album.
Butterflies, Heaven Can Wait.
Let's see. Okay. Which? Wow, he had 16. Okay. All right. So out of all of these, which is R&B?
Oh, I know what point you're trying to make. Break of Dawn. Oh, Break of Dawn. How did I forget Break of Dawn? Oh God. I'm not a fan. Take my card.
You're not a fan because you didn't remember. I thought you said you weren't a fan of Break of Dawn. I was like,
oh no, I had no business listening to it, but that was one of my favorite songs.
Whatever happens.
That's my song. Oh wait, honorable mention. We've Had Enough.
Yes, I remember that. Wait, I don't see. Hold on, where is it?
That's not on here. Shout
That's not on
or
this.
We've Had Enough. No, that's on the Ultimate Collection, which they took off Spotify. Spotify, if you want to sponsor us, will gladly accept, promote it all the way through because we have Station Head. We can promote that. Apple Music, if you want to sponsor us, we'll take that too. Thank you very much. Anyways.
I think they just be doing that for fun.
So Paige said Girlfriend is their least favorite song off the wall.
I agree. And Sunset Driver should have took his place.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best ones. It's so like girlfriend, tell your boyfriend.
Yeah. Woohoo. Michael, no.
You know you're a diehard MJ fan when you can't choose your favorite album.
Thank you. I got my card.
That's true.
What's y'all's favorite album throughout the whole catalog?
Oh,
I'm a diehard fan. I can't choose.
Invincible. Invincible for me.
Album?
Yeah. Out of all of them, your favorite Michael Jackson album?
I want to say Bad. But I don't know. It's like every little thing I can pick from each and every one of them.
Yeah. Bad used to be my favorite because that's the one I would like organically. That's the one that they would play like on TV a lot.
Yeah.
I heard most of the songs, the short films that they would play on TV were mostly Bad. Like
was that era? Because that's when he was coming out with the videos. Yeah, that was that era. Bad is my favorite. Bad is a lot of this generation's favorite, by the way.
Yeah.
You noticed that.
It's
fan favorite era. My personal favorites: History, Dangerous, Bad, Thriller, Off the Wall, and Invincible. Okay, so no one's gonna go back to Jackson 5, his singles there.
Forever Michael. I love that album.
Oh, I love Heaven Can Wait off the Evident. Heaven Can Wait.
I just picked up the Farewell Summer album.
Farewell, my summer love.
Farewell.
And I somebody bought. What'd you say?
Somebody had asked what was our favorite Jackson 5 song. I was trying to go with it, but I can't find it.
You know, it's generic. It's generic, but I'm gonna say I Want You Back because I love that melody.
Me too.
It makes me very happy.
Yes.
It's a very sunshiny, happy song for me.
So besides, because of course, like my all-time favorite is I Want You Back, but besides the cliche ones, I Want You Back, ABC, Got to Be There, or I'll Be There, Never Can Say Goodbye. So besides the ones that, you know, because it's just the same thing as we say, what's your favorite Michael song? You can't say Thriller, Off the Wall, you know. So what's your favorite one? Like that's not the most popular one.
Me.
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
You go.
I go after.
You got to touch the one you love. Is the one. I love that song. The one you love. Touch the One You Love by Michael.
For me is All I Do Is
Think of You.
That's a good one.
All I do.
What
about? Yeah, they're gonna flag your video, girl. Like,
I don't think they can get. Well, I can't sing, so they're not gonna get my sound waves.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, we can't detect the key. It's not on the same original key. She can modulate it."
Touch the one you love. Oh, it makes me so happy.
Really,
Sugar Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Tori, what's yours?
I'm thinking. Okay.
I'm going in between. You Were Made Especially for Me, and then looking through the windows is my. It might be that one. I love that song.
Oh my God, Jackson! I think the fandom is sleeping on this era for some reason. I know there's a couple of people representing.
The fandom is sleeping on the Jackson 5 and the Jacksons. Period.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I can't pick just one. Aside from we'll do DJ.
Yeah. Jeffrey.
My favorite. Okay, so my favorite Jackson 5 album. I know we're talking about song is Moving Violation. I love the Moving Violation, and I love You Were Made Especially for Me. And then
Keep on Dancing
from Ooh.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Okay, the Looking Through the Windows album. I like To Know. I like that one. Has
I
that
like to know.
old R&B feel. Oh my gosh. I feel like there's more because they have a lot of like previously unreleased songs that got released. And there's one compilation album that I really love.
You know what's funny? Back in 2000 okay, this was obviously after the year we all, Michael passed away. The beginning of 2010, there was a song on the radio, but it was like sampled by a rapper. I think it was Nas who sampled oh, no matter how hard the times may seem. And then
we're almost there?
Yes, I never heard that song in my life. So when he put it in his
What?
rap, I was like, yeah, I've never heard that. I was like, who's that? And it's like Michael Jackson. I freaked out. And I would repeat it over and over again.
Man's Temptation is good. Don't know why they had the little boy singing it though. Man's Temptation.
Good time.
Think about the good time. You know what else? What?
That's a good song.
What about to say? Walk on, dun 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 dun. Have you ever seen them do the walk on dance?
Yeah.
At the Forum, I think. Yo, I used to know the whole thing. Yeah. Walk on.
What about the Jacksons era?
Jacksons.
Favorite album and song?
Triumph.
What?
Triumph.
My favorite
Triumph.
My favorite
Triumph.
song is the song where they left out Michael's vocals.
That one.
Wonder Who.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
They didn't make me mad with that.
Can you wait? Hold. Can you recite the part Michael sung?
Oh, you really trying to get God?
Wait. No, but Jess, what's the part Michael sung? How's it go again?
Didn't you tell me it was
over?
Yeah.
That's fire. I love how that went viral.
Can I say something problematic?
Yes.
Go for it.
I think it was the right move that they left it out.
Why?
Because you got Jackie the whole song, and then here come Michael out of nowhere.
And Michael killed that part too.
Didn't you tell me it was over? And it's like remixes of it. I'm like, yes.
But they could have made it work if they made the song a duet.
Lady in My Life. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think my favorite song probably has to be Your Ways.
Oh, I can't stand your ways. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that song is
Yes. Yeah.
Lovely one. I love when he performed it in 87. It looks so fun up there.
Yeah. That's a sexy song. I'm not gonna lie.
His
I like
voice
that.
is real.
Everybody too. I'm not sure if it's because I'm from France, but I discovered Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell pretty late. Oh. Somebody like... Oh,
that's
wow.
like a theme Halloween song.
That is
in the States.
Big time.
They probably got different releases than we did too.
Yeah, but I mean, remember, they had a couple of releases over there in Europe than we did in America.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Javi said Dreamer's her favorite.
Dreamer. Oh, I think, how's it go? I think the Dreamer.
Giving my life away.
There you go.
Wait. From the self-titled album.
What about that? Lonely in my darkened room. Silent. That's my favorite.
I don't even know the lyrics. I like from oh gosh, this is a deep cut that don't ever get no love, and it would have been so cool if they performed it. Wait.
Okay.
What is it?
For 100 years.
Oh yes, I love it. I can't wait then.
And that's a song that just gets better and better and better as it goes on. Because out of nowhere, Jermaine pop out doing ad libs, and then Michael come out doing all these ad libs, and it just sounds like a big old party.
I think they call that the Detroit beat sound. It's like a Chip and Dale's Rescue Ranger thing. A little cartoon. I can't wait. Wait. What?
Oh, I know. I see what you mean.
It's Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for 100 years. So happy though. And I send my tears.
Torture.
Okay, so-
That's a good one.
Yeah. So Tyler has another question. What's your favorite music video by Michael Jackson?
Smooth Criminal.
Ghost.
Favorite music video? Oh, Speed Demon.
You like Speed Demon?
I could have done without it.
I don't like Tattoo.
What?
I could have done without the song and without the
Michael
Are you
Jackson?
serious?
Yeah, Speed Demon is
It makes
One
you
of my
feel like a
least
kid
favorite.
on a Saturday morning.
No,
Yeah.
guys, she's scared of that
Spike.
claymation.
no, I love it. I love the animation. It's just Speed Demon.
Speed
Like,
Demon.
Okay, song wise, I see what you mean, but short film wise, like I'm so glad he did it because that was my first. I want to say that's the first full Michael Jackson short film that I was exposed to. So I was like, hold up, he on to something.
You know,
What he doing?
okay, so Smooth Criminals is my obviously, but it's not my favorite song, ironically. It's my favorite video, but not my favorite song. I think
Okay.
my favorite song I will repeat over and over until I'm 6 feet is Dirty Diana.
Oh.
I have to, yeah. It's just a dome, dome, dome. Something about the bass line, it just gets me so.
Those violins.
Yes.
That song need to be in a movie.
That song
an
needs to be
80s
in a
movie.
museum. Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm trying to get the list of the Michael Jackson.
but the thing is the song the okay, so my favorite video, Smooth Criminal, my least favorite song, I want to say least favorite song, but I like The Way You Make Me Feel, but I don't like the song. Yes, I said it.
What?
I don't like I love the video, but not the song, no.
Hello?
Yeah. That's
What?
yes.
I have an odd memory with that. Not odd, kind of sad, but that was one of the. I think that was one of the first ones I watched after the memorial had just finished. It was that and Remember the Time. I will always remember. And my mom came home from work and brought home Popeye's chicken.
You remember that?
Yes.
Didn't fail.
Like I can't. I don't know. When it comes to Michael, I have like niche, like detailed memories.
Of course. I think I remember but when I was a kid, we saw In the Closet, and we thought that was me and my siblings thought that was the dirtiest video ever. We had to put the volume down because we thought it was like nasty.
I can see that though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm so
Just to
dead.
love her. I was like, put the volume down. Mommy and Poppy's downstairs. We didn't have
History is my all-time favorite album because it has there's something I covered other songs, Church and Moscow, Top of Junkie. Oh yeah.
Anger Mike.
Time waits for no one.
I had the Triumph. I had the Triumph album on CD, but I can't find it anywhere anymore. I would have to repurchase it. It's the only Jackson album I owned. I know I have to check out the other albums. Triumph.
Yes. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Gotta get going places. That album don't get no love.
Yo, I haven't. Yes, I don't listen to it as often. Yeah.
Is this in regards to The Way You Make Me Feel?
I think so.
Every time it goes doom 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 doom, I'm like, oh, I gotta go.
No.
Yes, I don't feel it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it.
You know who said that too? And it's not because they didn't like the song, I don't think. It's because they pitched up his voice. MJ Fangirl talked about it in a video. And I can't hear the song the same anymore because they did pitch his voice up. And that's probably why you don't like it.
Oh, I guess. I want to
Rocky.
We might not be friends. Yeah, that's great. Bye.
No.
I don't feel it. It doesn't go through me. I'm sorry. We need.
Oh, goodness. Have you seen the full short film
Yes.
of it, like the 9-minute one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Michael, now you know you don't need to be gang banging. Go sit on
Yeah,
that
Michael,
stool.
you smell like baby powder. Go sit down.
Like, what is you trying to gang bang for?
Thriller is hands down my favorite Michael Jackson music video. 14 minutes of pure epicness.
It's epic, but I want to say it's my favorite. But it is historic.
It's historic, and you had to be there to see it. And I wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw it, I said, I don't ever want to see it again. I said, why his eyes changed? I thought she was okay. He gonna turn around and look at me. It was crazy because like I didn't grow up celebrating Halloween. So I think I was like about 4 or 5, and my mom she would let us skip school. We didn't go because they would do like Halloween celebration and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So she's trying to get us away from the scary stuff. But I'm over here in my grandma's house. She ain't monitoring what we watch. And Thriller comes on the TV. And I'm like glued to it. But I'm also like terrified. But it's like that terrified where you don't want to look away. And after that ended, I said, nah, I don't want to see it no more.
Mm-hmm. And now you're here with us.
Right.
And I didn't see it probably like 500 times.
Yeah, word.
Oh, she was talking about it. No, it was for Dirty Diana. What Rocky said about replaying. So
yeah, that bass line is just that's what catches me right there. Those three notes, and everything.
So let me remove. Okay, so here's the entire. So Billie Jean, Thriller, Beat It.
Oh, we should pick our favorite from each album.
Yes.
Beat Them in, Dirty Diana, Another Part of Me, Men in the Mirror, In the Closet, Jam. Who is it?
Why is Beat It on there?
What?
Beat It's on there for Who Is It?
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Then you have Scream, Why, Childhood.
You can change the world.
Wait.
Okay. What's up with you? What's up with
We
you?
Are the World 25.
Wait, where's Ghost? Where's Ghost?
Oh, they don't love us.
Where's Ghost?
They don't really care about us. They don't.
Where's Ghost? Do they don't care about us?
No, but remember, Ghost.
You'll find it. Maybe, maybe not.
What's up with you?
Where's They Don't Care? I thought it was by year. Oh, the lies.
Wait, is this an accurate site?
No. Ain't no sunshine. Black or White. Stranger in Moscow.
What's up with you?
They even got all the posthumous stuff.
Have you guys seen this?
Were you
Behind
in there?
The Mask? I remember Behind the Mask. Yeah, I
Oh
remember
my
that.
gosh, she was in there.
Who was in there? You was there?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Watch it. You guys should watch it. And see if you can see me in here.
Oh, they had your favorite in there, Jen. They had Spike.
I like Spike. I like that. Like, I like that whole thing. It's just the song, and it's just like I don't know. It's just not like I like that section where like the Spike and they're dancing and he's trying to like battle him. I do love that part.
Yeah, come up and get your
but I don't know.
Oh, when Hold My Hand came out, I was crying. I couldn't do it.
Oh
that
my
was emotional.
That's back when they would promote new songs on like TV commercials. I remember it.
Yeah.
And then I remember it came on the radio.
I remember Love Never Felt So Good and A Place With No Name with the Jeep commercial.
I remember being in Times Square for that premiere, and we didn't have sound. We were like, are we in Chicago?
What?
Cheap jerky. God.
This is it. Wait, did This Is It have a video montage?
This is it. Probably.
I have not.
But yeah.
She's going Hollywood. She's going Hollywood tonight. She's going Hollywood.
With the dancers. I noticed the pattern in the Michael in the Estates like promotion. They always doing the dancers dancing things, and I'm like, okay, that's good.
They really didn't put
I knew I saw ghosts.
Jen. Hit. You have an Apple computer?
No.
Okay, hit Control F.
Control F.
Did it pop up for something for you to search?
Yeah.
Type in ghosts and see if anything pops up.
Right here.
Yeah, I saw ghosts there.
Why did it say it was in 2000?
Because this is the thing. I didn't know ghosts exist until 2000. To be honest with you, because they premiered it there. Then at least that's what I remember. I was like, wait, I've never seen this video before.
Wow.
No, they had a big premiere in
Yes,
1990 something where he was.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Girl, in the mid 90s. I would remember Ghost if it came out, and it never did. It came out in the 2000s. Yeah, it was released in the I remember that.
I feel like somebody else said that too.
But when was it? When did they have like the big premiere for it?
They never did.
No, they did.
I don't remember if that was it. Girl, I remember being. Oh, you mean like for 2000? Because this was what 97. I've never seen this in my life, and trust me, my behind was in front of the television all the time. I would have remembered Ghost.
It said it first premiered at a film festival in France in 97.
Yeah,
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
It never came to the U.S.
Was it on 2000? TV?
Not in the U.S. No, absolutely not. So when they showed this in the 2000s, I was like, wait, I've never seen this before.
That's his best short film. I'm sorry.
Ghost is genius. Ghost or Thriller?
It's so layered. Like, and people think, oh, it's just a scary one. It's probably like Thriller Part 2. No, man, this is about his life, man.
Yeah. So ladies, Ghost or Thriller?
Ghost. Oh, Ghost.
Oh my God,
Ghost. see, in the Cannes Festival.
Mm-hmm. It never made it to the U.S. That's when I was like, oh.
Oh my. Did we understand? Did anyone understand the song "What's Up with You"?
What's up with you? I think that was Eddie Murphy's passion project.
My girl wants to party all the time. Party all the time.
What's up with you? So I'll have nightmares once I go to sleep and I heard that song. So no, I'm joking.
What's up with you?
I think Michael needed his paycheck.
You're being a good friend.
Oh, but he looks so good in it, though. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Dirty Diana makes me turn into someone else. Not gonna lie, Dirty Diana makes me a streetwalker, and I'm proud to say this.
Goodness.
Oh, Man in the Mirror, yeah. When that song came out, I never wanted to listen to it because it made me feel sad, like emotional. Mm-hmm.
Yo, that song is stuck with. That's my favorite song out of every song in the world.
Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, but I rarely listen to it.
Yeah, it hits you in the soul. I was around 7.
Sorry. Okay.
I was around 7 years old, sitting on the floor when I first came across Thriller. I was terrified and mesmerized at the same time, burned in my memory for life. Oh wow, that's cool. That is cool.
Same.
The Claymation had me rolling.
I didn't like the little. I didn't like the little boy because you didn't have to do
his
all
grandma
that.
either. Mm-hmm.
What the grandma do?
None of them. Michael, you didn't have to add that in there. What are your thoughts on Dirty Diana alternative music video? Personally, I like the alternative version more than the official one. I think I agree with you.
Did y'all see him caressing the thing at the concert?
Yeah, I can shapeshift. I can shapeshift, so that was me. He was touching.
Okay. Okay.
Ghost was Michael's best work. Short film, you guys would agree, right?
Yes. I love Ghost. We need more of Ghost merch, releases behind the scenes. Oh, Stan Winston, right? That's his name. I love how his school always like every so often post like unreleased pictures. God bless them for that.
Oh yes, absolutely. Pure talent. Pure talent.
Yes.
Ghost was Michael's best work. I don't
Wait.
vibe with
Which
song,
one?
no shade. Which one?
I think she was talking
Which
about
song?
with you.
What's up with you? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Carry me out of the room. Like an usher at church. Pick me up off that floor.
What was the first Michael Jackson song that you listened to? That's a good one. Listened to?
Ooh.
I gotta go back in my memory. Hold on.
The first Michael Jackson song that I heard was "You're Not Alone."
Wow.
I remember that.
I gotta go back in my memory. I want to say. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
You can go ahead.
I might have, because again, my memory, I have to go into the Dangerous era. That's as early as I can remember. I'd probably have to say Black or White. But because we had the music videos, so
Not for me.
That's what I remember.
Mine was a Jackson 5 one, if that counts, because I remember I was watching it was either I was watching Daddy Daycare or Drumline, and in Daddy Daycare they had ABC, and in Drumline they had I Want to Be Where You Are, like on the soundtrack. So it was one of those two.
Oh.
I don't even know what I was doing watching. I used to be watching stuff when I was like toddler age.
Wait. What song was it?
It was either when I was watching Drumline, I Want to Be Where You Are, or Daddy Daycare.
Yeah.
They had ABC in it.
Oh, ABC. Okay, that's cool.
Jess, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
I gotta replace the fruit in our I ate the last bit of the fruit, so I gotta replace it.
Trish.
Okay.
In our fruit bucket. But you said what's the how did you hear about it?
What was the first Michael Jackson song that you listened to?
The very first song.
Oh, so funny story. First one I listened to was I Want You Back, but that was because Lil Romeo did I'm lying, it was Thriller.
I'm sorry, Jess. I love you. You have the most random story.
It was Thriller because we just on the Comcast On Demand they had karaoke and Thriller was on there, so my aunts and cousins would always play that. But I do remember hearing he sampled I Want You Back in My Girl. Lil Romeo's "Oh Baby Give Me One More Chance." Girlfriend. And then I remember hearing ABC on Daddy Daycare, and I literally watched that movie just to hear that song.
Oh. So I'm shocked that I'm shocked. Oh, that's cool. The first Michael Jackson song that I heard was Black and White. Yeah, I have to pick that because I don't remember. Bad was the first one I heard.
Yeah.
So when are we gonna talk about the masterpiece Human Nature?
Masterpiece?
Human Nature.
Like the song?
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no short film.
Why didn't he have a short film for it?
I'm
sorry.
Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Bonnie said it makes me want to. Yes. And then
they should have that in the theaters as a release.
Remastered.
This was incredible. And I'm sorry, but Michael Jackson was an amazing, in my opinion, actor. He should have acted more. I love his acting. Like, it was incredible.
He played 5 characters. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I felt like I was gonna say something.
Yes, you were. So
Human Nature.
Okay. So, fun fact, I first heard Human Nature, but not as the song, as his song, but from SWV in 1994. So when I was a kid, I thought Michael stole their song. I was like, Michael, what are you stealing their song for? Yeah. I didn't tell. I was like, oh, he did it first? Because I don't think I had a concept of time at the time. So the first Michael Jackson song I heard was Dangerous. I had no idea who Michael was and didn't understand a single word at the time, but I was vibing so hard.
Oh, you got thrusted into the
Dangerous.
deep cuts from the jump.
Oh, I was actually born around the Dangerous era. Oh, that's cool. Don't even get me started. My soul transcends when I'm listening to Human Nature. Yes, girl. Fifth dimension.
So, question for everybody.
Uh-huh.
If you guys could have directed and created a short film for Human Nature, what would the storyline be?
I got you.
Well, I probably do something with the AI. I don't know. You know what's funny? Well, I mean, look at the lyrics, right? He's out in the street. He's going down Fifth Avenue.
I'm saying New York all the way.
Yes.
It's New York. It's New York, yeah.
If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite.
What season?
I just see nighttime.
Summer at night.
Me too. Me too.
Okay. Wait. Rocky, what'd you say?
I said nighttime.
Yes, me too.
Which one?
For Human Nature, we're creating a storyline. So it's in New York City. It's nighttime. Season. What season?
Summer.
I would say summer.
Summer.
But wait a second. He says
it could be winter.
Wait a second. Isn't the weather rainy? No, he doesn't mention rain, right?
No.
It's just like a breezy, nice night out. That's how I see it. I don't see a weather. You just leave aside. No, you get flagged. Let me not sing.
I see. Like, I was gonna see if we could actually do this, but
looking out across the night.
I was gonna see. I had a idea of like being on top of a building in New York.
Yeah, don't jump.
No.
Oh,
Please don't.
Lord.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Everybody just like looking out off the building at everybody's interactions, and then while looking at everybody's interactions, it zooms in on different parts of what he's explaining in the song, like the human nature of people.
Well, let's now. Okay, guys, Michael Jackson class 101 in session. Look at what he's saying here in the first stanza. I think that's what you call it. Stop. Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Girl, let me tell you something. Michael just did what he did with this woman. He's looking outside the window.
Oh.
He's noticing the night air. He's noticing the city. You know, they just had their night. They just had a beautiful, intimate moment, right? She's like, yeah, that was the best, man. And so now they go out.
Keep going.
So now they go outside, right? So get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. Then you know what? He was at her place. She says, get out. So then he left.
Oh.
I mean, like, look at the second stanza, what he's saying.
Wait, hold on. But he says, shake my window.
Wait. Hear her voice shake my window.
Sweet seducing sighs.
Are they
I was thinking that this was about like a metaphor for the city. Like the city is calling him. Because what Jess said, oh, let's zoom in on the people doing what Michael said is going to do. I saw sweet seducing signs. What the people doing?
She says, I've actually got a beautiful video from the 102nd floor of the Empire State Building at night, and Human Nature is in the background. Oh, that's cool. She goes, oh, wait.
That was you at you.
Okay. So again, guys, sweet seducing sides. What is sweet seducing sides? Teacher Rocky's asking the class, what does sweet seducing sides mean?
What do you think it is?
In the closet.
Okay, the subject is the city, and he's referring to the city as her, and then
Tori.
I think the city is calling him.
Tori.
What? Leave me alone.
No, you know what? No, she has a point. She has a point.
She does.
Get the woman is the city. Okay, yes. Okay. So get me out. Okay, if they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does he do me that way? So are they, what's going on? Hold on.
It depends. Rocky and I have like one vision, but Tori has a very different vision, and it's sweet and innocent.
No, because
listen, mine is rated NR for mature.
I feel like we should hear it from the writer himself. No, literally. Okay, so the writer, I remember watching the backstory. So it was
it was Steve Picaro.
Yeah, so his daughter was like 5 or something in elementary school, and I think some kid pushed her. I don't know. Okay, so it said a boy had pushed her at school, and the song came to him while trying to explain the situation.
Yeah,
and it was kind of talking about like why like, and then he's just like, oh, it's human nature.
Oh, this is human nature, honey. But you know what? We're gonna make a hit with your experience.
I was thinking they could relate it to Michael's like fame, like how he, like what he would want to do.
Michael's like, no, it's about me making love, and she kicked me out. That was the whole point of human nature.
Yeah.
No, because go back to the lyrics. Because the way I see it is, the city is calling him. He wants to get out. Like he's always wanted to get out, and he's in this, instead of being the one who's like observed and like looked at all the time, he's the one watching people, kind of like a sense of Sonder. How everybody has their own situation going, and he's just like kind of watching people, walking through the night.
Mm-hmm. Looking out across the morning where the city's heart begins to beat. Right. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. He's talking about the city. Mm-hmm. Okay. What does that have to do with human nature, though, Michael?
Ask Steve. Because I'm trying to figure out how you get this song from a little boy pushing some girl.
Okay, but there he goes, looking out across the nighttime. Says, hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sigh.
Wait, you know what it was actually?
What?
He wrote, I don't know if he was good. I think he wrote the music for it, but like I don't know if the lyrics were the best, and I think someone came in and helped him.
Oh,
like,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, there was a rewrite.
But okay, like, maybe that's what it was.
But you can actually see what you can envision this song, you know? It's just maybe about the city. He wants to go outside, he wants to go to Midtown, you know, you can get a bacon, egg, and cheese and then eat that, and
or ham and cheese on a roll.
And the orange drink, if you know, you know.
Running up and down the block.
With the crazy hair.
Oh wow, that's my stuff.
I can't. I have to write.
Wait.
That's probably what it is. Maybe that should be created. Well, class is over. You guys all failed. You have F.
No, I'm with you. I like this. I like our version better.
You raunchies. This is Thrad. Or wait.
No, this is
Crimson Tales?
Crimson
what do we call
Tales.
this?
Yeah, Crimson Tales. MJ After Dark.
Thrad, that's cool. But yes. Oh no, I have 12% on my iPad. Oh no.
Get a charger.
I know.
Stay with us.
but I have to keep the headphones on. That's how I communicate. Because if I use another one, it's gonna sound bad.
But
yes.
Going back to so real quick, let me share this. Looping it back to the biopic.
Mm-hmm.
Share the screen. Where is it?
Trish.
Trish is knocked out.
Yeah,
Trish, wake up.
Okay. Does somebody want to read?
Yes, I'll read it.
Okay.
Ryan Smith says, oh, okay, hold on. I'll comfortably eat my words and have someone, wait, what? Oh, have someone film me hollering at the moon in nothing but a straight jacket if proven wrong, but here's what I think. The filmmakers of Michael know they have something big on their hands, too big to share even a scrap of, and the doubt from the public and rumors from the media are all a part of setting up the rug to be pulled out from underneath everyone's feet when it drops. Exactly, I agree. The films will leave little to zero doubt about the truth and other truths about truths over which Michael was misinterpreted. Oh, sorry, it keeps going off. They don't want anyone to reveal even just a hint of the destructive impact this will have on those who tortured Michael until the day he died, and on those who particularly commit acts of grave robbing. Things will not end when the movie drops. It will face resistance, but those who put up that resistance are in for a colossal size amount of reckoning. There's no stopping it, but bless those for thinking it can be. Um, and of course, if I'm wrong, I'll get tailored for the perfect straitjacket. Ooh.
He
What do you
said
guys
as he
think?
dragged into the white padded room.
Interesting. So it's just more than just a movie. This is an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Maybe counterattack. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm gonna say yes.
Mhm.
Because not for nothing, this is way too long of a time to keep Michael in the shadow. This is a big deal, this movie, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't read that one. My voice. Who's gonna read this one?
So, does somebody else want to read this one? Or
Yeah, I can read it.
okay.
It's close to midnight. I like how both of them started with howling at the moon and midnight.
Yeah.
And audiences are going to be very anxious. If the biopic is split into two movies, then the first part of it will likely end in a sea edge cliffhanger. Everybody will be like, "Oh no, what's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to him?" Then we'll opine, and wait until next year, and then the sequel. The sequel will break the box office like a Michael Jackson concert, album, or event. This is it concert sold out under 1 hour. Till now, MJ the Musical is still selling out theaters. Right now, Antoine Fuqua, Graham King, and the GK Films crew are probably closely watching what Ryan Coogler is doing with Sinners. That dark movie, pun intended, has become one of the highest grossing horror movies of all time after only 5 days at the box office. Sinners is projected to break even this weekend, only 1 week into its cinema run. The hype is mad, and the movie is madder. Ryan Coogler is about to become the Michael Jackson of movie making. The creative force behind Marvel's $1.4 billion grossing Black Panther will command first dollar gross. That is a percentage of box office revenue beginning from the movie's theatrical opening, rather than waiting for the studio to turn a profit. And 25 years after its release, ownership of Sinners will revert to the director. Ryan Coogler definitely took a page out of the Michael Jackson playbook by staking such a rare contract deal. He will go down in history as probably the youngest director and the only Black person ever to do so. But that's what they said about Michael Jackson in 1985 when Thriller outsold everything. Still does. And he went and bought the Beatles catalog, then co-owned Sony. All that is now the funk of 40,000 years. Next up, Michael movie. We're about to rewrite history again. Brace yourselves.
Guys, I think in this moment of time, as being a moonwalker is possibly the most powerful. Because we've had at least nearly more than 50 years of his history. And for this movie to really dismantle everything, I think this is why it's like taking a while. And we should be actually very grateful because we want things to be perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the calm before the storm, the quiet before, not like a bad storm, but the quiet before things start going and like moving, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So do you guys still think for this year or no?
I think they might. I think they're gonna extend it a little later.
I do too.
If it does come out, it may not. It may be maybe in fall, maybe November, December, rather than October, maybe. And if not, January, February, March next year.
I hope for March.
Who's
Me too.
Who's taking a shower? I hear a shower sound.
Just doing dishes.
Oh.
I thought this was muted.
Thanks for the ASMR.
Wait, Trish, Trish, you muted. That means she's
No, I muted her because I thought it was her.
Oh no, I heard someone taking a shower. Girls, oh my god, imagine. Oh, good night,
We should
ladies.
have a movie poster by now.
I know.
And that's where I'm like, that's what's making me feel like, okay, they could push this back. Because we're in May. We don't have a movie poster yet. And next month, that's when I was like, okay, it would be logical for them to do a teaser.
Yeah.
No, but for selfish reasons, I hope they push it for next year.
Yeah.
I can save up. But yeah, I wish it the best.
Me too.
There's like a lot of cars out there with it. Anyway, yes.
Kelly.
Good night. But I hope they do come out because I really want the fandom to come together, and we're global. We're like 4.5 billion people who are fans of Michael Jackson around this planet. We need this.
But that's it for me. I know Rocky has to go.
Ugh, I know. I have like 9% and unfortunately work later today. So.
But are you guys up for another day to kind of do what we were doing with Human Nature? Kind of go through songs?
Oh yeah, MJ 101.
Woo. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's do that. So stay tuned for that. Probably do like an MJ 101 live.
Okay, guys. But this was definitely fun. So
thank you for joining. Thank you everybody in the chat and all my guests. I appreciate you. Trish, we love you when you see us. Thank you for being here.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Rocky.
Bye.
Rocky.
I want this movie to be the greatest thing ever. Yes, definitely.
Amazing.
Good night, Jay. Good night, everybody. All right, so that's a wrap for this discussion. There's probably going to be a part 2 later on down the line if we get more information. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you all. And it was fun. I love this. I love this roundtable. And again, Trish, we love you. Thank you, Jenny, for coming in. Tori, Sweet Boom, Rocky, you guys were amazing. And everybody on the chat. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And adios. Hasta ahorita. See y'all later. Bye.
Okay, everybody. That's a wrap.
Bye. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Stay tuned. A lot more coming down the line. Bye. Was that Trish?
Trish's mic was moving.
Trish, if you're awake, say hee hee. Okay, she's asleep. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Peace. Adios. See you later.